You are unknowingly sabotaging your financial future. You are allowing a scarcity mindset to silently, dangerously, and consistently kill your cash flow and block your path to true wealth. This isn't about how much money you have right now. It's about the deeply ingrained beliefs you hold about money, wealth, and your own worthiness to possess them. This insidious way of thinking convinces you that resources are limited, opportunities are scarce, and you must constantly hoard or compete rather than create and expand. It whispers doubts, fuels fears, and ultimately dictates your financial choices, often leading to inaction or poor decisions. It's a hidden enemy, far more potent than any market downturn or economic recession, because it operates directly within your mind, controlling your potential from the inside out. You need to recognize this silent killer before it completely chokes off your financial aspirations. That insidious grip of scarcity often manifests as a deep-seated fear of loss paralysis. You've felt it, haven't you? That churning anxiety when contemplating a potentially lucrative investment, a new business venture, or even a career change. The scarcity mindset screams, "What if you lose it all?" This isn't just about financial capital, it's about the perceived loss of security, comfort, or even identity. This fear, a core psychological insight, traps you in inaction, convincing you that avoiding any risk is safer than pursuing potential gains. Think about it. If you constantly fear losing the little you have, you'll never take the calculated risks necessary to gain more. This paralysis prevents you from leveraging powerful financial principles like compound interest or exploring growth opportunities in the market. It's the opposite of how figures like Warren Buffett operate, who understands that calculated risk, not fear, is fundamental to building substantial wealth. This fear of loss paralysis often keeps you trapped in what I call the comfort zone trap. It's a subtle but dangerous form of self-sabotage. You might have a steady, albeit modest, income, and the idea of stepping outside that predictable flow feels terrifying. The scarcity mindset convinces you that security lies in the familiar, even if the familiar is limiting your true financial potential. This psychological insight means you avoid pursuing higher-paying opportunities, starting that side hustle, or even negotiating for a better salary, all because the unknown feels riskier than the known, no matter how unsatisfying the known might be. Figures like Madam C.J. Walker didn't stay in their comfort zones. They actively sought out and created new economic territories, understanding that true wealth rarely resides in the familiar. Breaking free requires a conscious mindset shift, a willingness to embrace calculated discomfort for exponential growth. To truly break free from the comfort zone trap and the broader scarcity mindset, you must master delayed gratification. This is a powerful financial principle and a critical abundance versus scarcity thinking differentiator. The scarcity mindset demands immediate satisfaction, screaming, "Spend it now before it's gone." This leads to impulsive purchases, living paycheck to paycheck, and a complete disregard for your future self. In contrast, delayed gratification is the discipline of resisting instant pleasure for greater long-term rewards. It's choosing to invest in a Roth IRA or a 401k instead of buying the latest gadget, or using the debt snowball method to aggressively pay down high-interest debt rather than taking another vacation. Benjamin Franklin famously advocated for frugality and foresight, understanding that today's small sacrifices build tomorrow's significant wealth. This isn't about deprivation. It's about strategic patience that pays dividends. The absence of delayed gratification often fuels impulsive spending drain, a direct symptom of the scarcity mindset. When you operate from a belief that money is always slipping away, you often fall into the trap of spending it as soon as it arrives, convinced it won't last anyway. This isn't rational financial planning, it's an emotional response, a desperate attempt to feel secure or fulfilled in the moment. You see sales, limited-time offers, or succumb to societal pressures, draining your accounts before they can ever grow. This behavior directly undermines sound financial principles like saving and investing. Without a clear strategy, your money simply vanishes, leaving you perpetually behind. Financial tools like Mint or EveryDollar can expose just how much this impulsive drain is costing you, revealing patterns that keep you stuck in a cycle of immediate gratification, followed by financial regret. That impulsive spending drain isn't just about small purchases. It often feeds into the insidious debt cycle deception. Here's how the scarcity mindset truly sabotages you. It makes you believe debt is a solution to your current lack, rather than a symptom of a deeper issue. You take on high-interest credit card debt, believing it will bridge the gap, only to find yourself perpetually paying interest without ever touching the principal. This is a crucial financial pitfall. The fear of not having enough now pushes you into borrowing, which then traps you in a cycle where a significant portion of your future earnings is pre-committed to past obligations. You're constantly trying to catch up, never truly getting ahead. Tools like Credit Karma or Experian can show you the impact of this cycle on your credit score, highlighting how deeply intertwined your mindset is with your financial reality. Beyond the debt cycle deception, the scarcity mindset frequently leads to under-earning self-sabotage. This psychological insight is subtle but devastating. You might possess valuable skills, experience, or innovative ideas, yet a deeply ingrained belief that you're not worth more, or that opportunities are limited, prevents you from pursuing higher income. You accept less than you deserve for your work, avoid negotiating salaries, or hesitate to launch that business that could truly leverage your talents. This is a direct manifestation of imposter syndrome, where you doubt your accomplishments and fear being exposed as a fraud, even when you are highly capable. Elon Musk, for all his daring, didn't start SpaceX or Tesla by believing he wasn't worthy of monumental success or that resources were too scarce. He pushed boundaries precisely because he believed in his own capacity to create value, demonstrating an abundance mindset that attracted incredible resources and talent. Closely tied to under-earning self-sabotage is investing hesitation blocker. This is where the scarcity mindset truly cripples your long-term wealth potential. The fear of losing money, amplified by past financial anxieties, makes you highly risk-averse, even to calculated, historically proven investments. You might hoard cash in a low-interest savings account, missing out on the power of compound interest and the growth potential of the market. While a healthy amount of skepticism is good, the scarcity mindset paralyzes you, preventing you from allocating funds to instruments like S&P 500 index funds, or exploring diverse avenues through robo-advisors like Betterment/Wealthfront. You see risk where abundance thinkers like Ray Dalio see opportunity and calculated growth. Overcoming this blocker requires a fundamental shift in your risk tolerance, understanding that controlled risk is not recklessness, but a necessary component of wealth creation. To counter the investing hesitation blocker and the overall scarcity mindset, you need to embrace budgeting for abundance. Instead, view budgeting as a powerful financial principle for strategic allocation, a tool for control, and a pathway to wealth creation. Instead of simply tracking where money goes, you intentionally direct it towards your financial goals: debt reduction, saving, and investing. Tools like You Need a Budget, YNAB, or zero-based budgeting transform your spending habits from reactive to proactive, ensuring every dollar has a job. It allows you to see exactly where your money is going, and more importantly, where it could be going to build your future. This proactive approach cultivates a sense of control and opportunity, completely dismantling the feeling of never having enough. Just as budgeting for abundance shifts your perspective, so too does understanding diversification's security blanket. The scarcity mindset screams, "Put all your eggs in one basket, it's simpler." or don't risk what little you have across different ventures. This is a dangerous financial pitfall. In an abundance mindset, you recognize that spreading your investments across various asset classes, stocks, bonds, real estate, is not about fear, but about intelligent risk management. This financial principle is precisely why successful investors like Andrew Carnegie emphasize not just accumulation, but also the strategic allocation of capital. Diversifying minimizes the impact of any single underperforming asset and maximizes your long-term growth potential through varied income streams. Whether through S&P 500 index funds, high-yield savings accounts, or even exploring platforms like Fundrise for real estate crowdfunding, diversification is your shield and your accelerator, freeing you from the paralyzing fear of relying on one precarious source. Building on the stability of diversification, the ultimate liberation from the scarcity mindset comes through developing passive income liberation. The scarcity mentality convinces you that money only comes from direct, active labor, trading your time for dollars. This is a dangerous limiting belief. An abundance mindset, however, recognizes that your money can work for you, generating income even when you're not actively working. This is the essence of financial freedom. Think about Oprah Winfrey. Her wealth isn't solely from her talk show, but from strategic investments and diversified business ventures that generate passive streams. Examples include real estate investments, dividend stocks, creating digital products, or even starting a successful YouTube channel. This financial principle breaks the chains of reliance on a single paycheck, giving you unparalleled flexibility and security. It's about optimizing your assets to generate wealth while you sleep, a stark contrast to the endless grind dictated by scarcity thinking. Beyond building passive income, leveraging your credit score as a lever is another powerful way to dismantle the scarcity mindset. Many people view credit with suspicion, a tool for debt, not a key to opportunity. This is a common financial pitfall. In reality, a strong credit score is a reflection of financial discipline and responsibility, and it unlocks doors. It's not just about loans for a house or car. It impacts insurance rates, apartment approvals, and even some job prospects. A high score, cultivated through responsible use of financial tools like a secured credit card or by consistently using the debt avalanche method to pay down existing debt, allows you to access capital at lower interest rates, saving you thousands. This frees up more of your cash flow for investing and wealth building. It's a tool for acceleration rather than a burden, transforming how you interact with the financial system from a position of perceived lack to one of strategic advantage. To solidify your understanding and application of these financial principles, actively seek out mentorship's mindset shift. The scarcity mindset often tells you that you have to figure everything out on your own, that asking for help is a sign of weakness, or that successful people are too busy to guide you. This is another dangerous limiting belief. An abundance mindset, however, recognizes the immense value in learning from those who have already achieved what you aspire to. People like John D. Rockefeller didn't build their empires in isolation. They surrounded themselves with astute advisors and learned from experienced entrepreneurs. Seek out financial mentors, read biographies of successful individuals, or join communities focused on wealth building. Their insights into areas like financial planning, risk tolerance, and even specific strategies for side hustles can provide shortcuts and prevent costly mistakes, accelerating your own journey toward financial freedom. Finally, to truly embed this mindset shift and make abundance your default, embrace affirmations for breakthrough. Your mind is incredibly powerful, and the scarcity mindset has been reinforced by years of negative self-talk and limiting beliefs. It's time to consciously reprogram it. Daily affirmations aren't just feel-good phrases. They are potent psychological tools that rewire your neural pathways. Instead of thinking, "I never have enough," replace it with, "I am financially disciplined." Instead of "money is hard to come by," affirm, "I attract wealth and abundance." Instead of "I can't afford that," declare "I am a master of my money, making smart choices to create the life I desire." Consistent repetition of these empowering statements, much like daily budgeting or investing, builds new mental habits. It's the final, crucial step in dissolving the scarcity mindset and manifesting the financial freedom you deserve. Are you ready to stop letting the scarcity mindset kill your cash? It's time to take control. Subscribe to MoneyOga right now. Don't delay your breakthrough.